FFL family? It's your boy Big Dre. Yeah, man! What up, 357 family? It's your boy Big Dre, back again with another video. And today we're going to talk about something that happened a little while back. So, as you know, I have the M&P 2.0 10mm. Great gun. It's right here. It is clear. There's no mag in there. As you can see, it is clear. Nothing in the chamber. All right, so you'll notice something different about this gun. Doesn't have the optic on it. So if you haven't heard, me and this gun had a bit of a situation. Yeah. So we were at a regular meetup. Great weekend, by the way. If you missed it, hope to see you next year. Should have been at this one. It was lit. But anyway, coming home, Queen was like, hey, do you want to go shoot? Because we didn't really shoot at the meetup. She's like, do you want to go shoot? I'm like, yeah. So we went out to her family's property and we were shooting off, you know what I'm saying? So I broke this guy out and I was like, go ahead and try some of this ammo that I got from my man, Real Deal. Now, Real Deal's like, hey, I've got some real 10mm. We got some Underwood. So this is that Underwood 10mm. It's the, focus? Is it gonna focus? Guess not. But this is 135 grain hollow point. Still a big ass bullet. But these jokers are extremely hot compared to normal 10mm. So what had happened was we out there, we doing our thing, we shooting Anubis, shooting her brother's guns, this and that. We chilling, doing our thing. Break this bad boy out. Load up the mag with some of these Underwoods. Like, yeah. So I've been seeing videos where people had this gun and the mountain screws were shearing in half and the optics were flying off. And they were all using the Holosun mountain screws. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna use the Holosun screws. I'm gonna use the M&P screws that were supplied with the gun. They were sturdier screws, they were longer screws, so they got down inside the slide more, give you a better bite on the slide. I should be good. 600 rounds in, no problems. Guns run like a dream. Haven't had one single hiccup out of this gun. Enter Underwood. So I load up a magazine of the Underwood. I'm gonna check it out, see what it's about. Everybody talking shit about it. So I load up the magazine, I slap it in there, bam. And it's time to go. I stretch out, pull the trigger, boom. My head, felt something hit me in the head. Wasn't wearing a hat. It was extremely hot, so I took my hat off. So I thought the shell case, I was like, damn, that shell case that hit me in the head hard. It's like, fuck. But I was kind of out of it for a second. Stuck it back out there. Didn't even realize my dot wasn't even there. Pulled the trigger again. Boom. Felt that sharp ass pain again in my forehead. Queen's like, man, you got a big punk knot on your head and you bleeding I'm like, what? Take my glasses off. There's blood all in my glasses. Head bleeding. I'm like, oh, damn, I'm leaking. Look down at the gun. It's just a big hole right here where the optic's supposed to be. So, screws sheared completely off, sheared in half, stuck inside the slide. You can see the red Loctite peeking out where the screw has sheared off. The optic, which we were able to find, and surprisingly, old Hollison, I don't know if you can see it, but it still works. So the optic has flown off, smacked me in the head, and it was done bounced over here somewhere. But we did find it. The mounting plate was the second thing that hit me in the head. Was able to find it. But if you look, you see this little peg right? Well, this is the little peg right here. There was one right here. Well, when the optic came off, it snapped that one off. So this is the mounting plate. So needless to say, 2 rounds of Underwood, my optic and mounting plate split my head open. And this had to get sent back to Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson gets it. And when I'm talking to him, the lady on the phone is like, what kind of ammo you shoot? Okay, so I tell her, well, I didn't tell her it was 10 mil. But, I mean, Underwood, but I tell her, it's 10 mil, just some 10 mil. And she was like, what kind of optic is it? I said, it's a Hollison 407C. She's like, well, the instruction manuals says that you can't use a Hollison 502 something. And I was like, I don't even know where the hell she got that number from. I said, that's not the optic. I said I had a Hollison 407C. And I used a plate that was for that optic. And so she sent me a shipping label. I sent it in. They've had this gun for roughly 6 weeks, I believe it was, 5, 6 weeks. So they had it for a while. Finally got it back. Have not shot it since I got it back. But they basically took the screws out of the slide and put a new cover plate on, which is all they actually did to it. They didn't change anything else. And they didn't replace my mounting plate. So, moral of the story is, if you have this firearm, do not shoot 10 mil through it. Or not 10 mil, but Underwood through it. And if you shoot Underwood through it, get a heavier grain that's not as powerful. Get something that doesn't have so much velocity. Don't shoot these 135 grain hollow points. They're hot as hell. You're gonna hurt yourself. Trust me. My head was leaking because of this gun, this optic, this mounting plate, not being able to take the power of this damn bullet. So, like I said, if you got this gun, don't shoot that Underwood. You're gonna be mad. But yeah, I thought I'd share that with y'all, man. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Remember, hit that join button down below. Become part of 357 fam. Exclusive content, early access to the videos, exclusive chances to win in all giveaways on the channel. And the first giveaway is coming up real soon. We're approaching 2K subs. So When we hit 2,000, we only like 14 subs away. When we hit 2,000, I'm giving away a Or Armament upper and lower strip receiver set. So be ready for that. It's going to be done in a private live, strictly for members only. And look forward to seeing you there, hopefully. But man, y'all be good out there, man. Stay blessed, stay dangerous. We'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.